let's just talk some disc golf.
This is Honest Abe Disc Golf.
Hey guys, what's going on? Honest Abe coming at you with another video. Hope you are doing good. I'm doing pretty good. Today is my daughter's second birthday. And of course they just finished the first round of the playoffs up at Green Mountain. So I think Ezra did like a 13 under, something like that. So gonna have to catch up on some more disc golf. So yeah, the playoffs, man, they're here. But today I just wanted to talk some disc golf with you, and coming from the family perspective. So first and foremost, Kristen, we love you. Thanks for the amazing disc golf that you provided for us over the years. Hope that you have a great retirement / partial retirement, whatever you get into. Thanks. We really appreciate it. You definitely grew the sport of disc golf amongst women in Europe and US like crazy. So you did amazing. You are amazing, and we can't thank you enough for everything that you have done and you are doing in the world of disc golf. So yeah, Kristen announces that she's not going to be continuing the tour this year, basically stepping back. Big announcement. She said it's been weighing on her heart heavily for a little bit, and man, we wish you the best, Kristen. I hope you do well. So whatever you find yourself doing, I know you will excel at it. But yeah, disc golf, man. I wanted to come at it today from the perspective of the family, because my daughter's birthday is today, and we've already done a whole bunch of stuff, morning presents and stuff like that, and we got a whole bunch of other stuff planned. Birthday parties tomorrow, when you guys will be watching this. Her birthday party's tomorrow, and everything or whatnot. But yeah, so when it comes to family, disc golf can be tough, especially if you're a professional. So we've kind of seen this a little bit, I think, already play out this year amongst some players, and it's definitely a thing. For me personally, just give you a brief history. So I started playing disc golf in college. Well, I had my first son while I was also in college. Guess what happened? Disc golf got put aside for several years until the boys got older. And one thing I've been striving to do with my daughter is actually bring her up and involve her more. So a little bit better off financial situation, obviously, now that I am older. But basically, like when I had my first boys, I was still in college. So I was going to college. I was watching my first son basically full time during the daytime. Then I was working third shift. So disc golf and any other extracurricular stuff kind of got tossed aside a little bit, and I didn't get to play a whole lot. Well, fast forward a couple of years later, get back into it slowly, and then the boys get even a little bit older, and they really want me to play disc golf, and now we have another child, and so actually Lainey is getting a disc golf basket for her birthday party tomorrow. One of those little kiddie ones, where she can throw the discs around the house and it's not going to break anything. So trying to incorporate that more and more within my family. Big Nate, you guys know Big Nate. He's thinking about college and where he wants to go to play disc golf and also do some band stuff. So that's on his mind. So that's really cool. And I think it's so cool to incorporate your family while getting out to play disc golf. My wife, she'll come out. Sometimes she'll play. She'll throw a couple discs for 1 or 2 holes and then, go off to the park somewhere. Because a lot of times we go play at a park where there's a playground or whatnot. And it's fun. It's a fun family activity. But it can definitely be hard to be consistent in playing when you are a young family. And so I think we've seen that in disc golf, in the Pro Disc Golf Tour. Kristen just got married. She just got married. What has happened? Well, she's going to take a step back because I'm sure she probably eventually wants kids. I don't know if she does or not, but there you go. Like that's a big step. And then for a female, I'm not even going to dive into that realm because I'm not a woman, and I don't know what all goes into that. I know it's got to be a lot to have a child and then try to come back to playing and stuff like that. I know it's got to be a lot. So all kudos to her. But she just got married. Isaac Robinson just got married. So all the talk this season leading up to it was, is Isaac going to three-peat at Worlds? What happened 2 weeks before Worlds? Does anybody remember 3 weeks before Worlds? They announced that Isaac was going to be a dad. And that completely changes a mindset of an individual. I can tell you that just from personal experience, and probably even compounded even more being a professional disc golfer. Well, he didn't three-peat, and he hasn't had a win since that announcement. I believe. I'm pretty sure he hasn't had a win since that announcement, which is a big deal, I think. And a lot of people don't recognize that because family stuff plays into disc golf so much. And I want to know your guys' thoughts on it. Maybe you have personal experiences of this. I want you to write down in the comment section below, maybe your thoughts on family and disc golf. I think it's so important to continue to raise my children to play disc golf, to get out, to have fun. We already love the outdoors. We love hiking. We love camping, backpacking. It's a little extra bonus that you get to throw some discs around at a basket while you're doing it. So much fun being able to do that. But I do think that having a family definitely comes into play especially as a professional disc golfer. I want you guys to let me know down in the comment section below. Guys like Gannon Buhr, he doesn't have to worry about that. He just goes out and wins. He's not married. He doesn't have any kids. He's still 20, 21 years old, whatever. He just turned 21 if he did. He's still a young kid. He doesn't have to worry about it. And a lot of these other guys, you kind of see it. Paul McBeth, one of the greatest disc golfers. A lot of people would argue maybe the best. Climo's in there too, and many others. But settled down a little bit, had some kids. But when he was young, he was tearing it up. Settled down, had some kids, got married, all this kind of stuff. Fell off a little bit. He finally got his win a couple weeks ago. So, I think family plays a lot into it, and we see this in disc golf a lot because of the consistent travel. It's a rigorous schedule, one, and two, I think money plays a big deal in it because not only are you traveling back and forth all over the country to Europe too, multiple times, but they're also not getting paid a whole lot. It's not compared to like an NFL player or something like that, NBA player, where you're getting millions and millions of dollars, where you can bring your family along with you, and it's not that it's not going to hit your bank account a lot. But if you're only making like a couple $1,000s a month, and you're having to pay for the travel on top of that yourself, and having to bring your family along, drag your family along with you in the minivan to possibly rent a Airbnb or a hotel, or if you're just going to stay in the RV, it's a lot on a family. It is. It's a lot on a family. So I get it. I understand. Been there. But let me know your guys' thoughts. I just want to talk about disc golf from the family perspective a little bit today. I love disc golf. I want to be raising Lainey to play disc golf. I want my boys to play disc golf, of course. You know, they are becoming men. They're young men at this point, and they're wanting to play disc golf, you know, at least in college and beyond. I love the game. I personally just really thoroughly enjoy it. It's kind of like a lot of times my me time, getting out hiking, throwing some discs. So anyways, guys, let me know down below, what are your thoughts? Family disc golf? They do play together. They play well together, but it can be hard. All right, guys, Honest Abe. We'll see you in the next one.